What's up guys, in today's video we're going to be exploring what truly happens to every victim of Pennywise and what happens after their death. So yeah, without any further to say, what truly happens to the victim of Pennywise. Most people think they understand what happens when Pennywise takes someone. They picture a monster dragging a victim away, and that's the end of the story. But that's not even close. What actually happens is far stranger, far older, and far more terrifying than anything Pennywise shows on the surface. When someone disappears in It, their body doesn't get eaten in a physical way. It's more like they're erased from this reality altogether. Their soul is pulled into a place Pennywise is connected to, a place called the Deadlights. The Deadlights aren't lights, not really. They're a kind of energy, something that doesn't fit inside the rules of our universe. They come from a dimension called the Macroverse, sometimes called the Darkness, a space that isn't supposed to touch ours at all. When Pennywise shows up as a clown or as a spider or anything else, those forms are only projections, masks, ways for the human mind to make sense of the entity that has no real shape in our world. And inside the Deadlights, nothing makes sense. Nothing works the way we understand it. Time doesn't move forward. It doesn't move backward. It simply stops existing. Anything pulled into that place is frozen in the exact moment Pennywise captured them. They don't think. They don't move. They don't understand what's happening. Their awareness just hangs there, trapped in a moment that never ends. And that endless fear, that constant unchanging terror is what keeps Pennywise alive. That's the part people miss. Pennywise doesn't feed on bodies. He feeds on the emotional energy created when a soul is trapped inside the Deadlights. The fear never fades because time doesn't pass. The cycle never stops because the victims can't escape. They remain there for as long as Pennywise exists. For people who see the Deadlights without being completely taken, the effect is different, but still devastating. Their minds struggle to understand something that they cannot simply understand. The experience shakes their sense of reality, and their identity begins to come apart. Audra, Bill's then verse 5, is one of the very few who's seen the Deadlights and survives. But even she doesn't return fully. Part of her remains connected to that dimension, like she's been split between two places that aren't meant to overlap. The Deadlights also appear in other stories in Stephen King's universe, which suggests something important. Pennywise isn't just a creature that uses the Deadlight. Pennywise is built from them. They aren't his power source, they're his true existence. Every form he takes in our world is simply the shadow of what he really is in the Macroverse. So when someone goes missing in It, nothing about it is simple. It's not a creature taking a victim. It's a being from outside our universe pulling them out of reality and into a dimension where they remain unseen, unheard, and unchanging for as long as the Deadlights continue to exist. But yeah, that's the thing a lot of people don't understand about Pennywise and the entire It franchise, to be honest. But if you have any question, please ask them down in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.